There's someone inside the house. I think he has a knife. Those were the last words ever heard from 20-year-old Emily Dawson, a college sophomore whose whispered 911 call at 2:12 a.m. on a rainy November night would trigger one of the most haunting double homicide investigations in the quiet town of Ridgewater, Oregon. The call lasted just 17 seconds. The operator never got a name. The line went dead. Ridgewater wasn't the kind of place where people locked their doors. A close-knit community nestled between pine forests and sleepy hills, it was known more for its Friday night high school football games than headlines. Emily Dawson and her roommate Chloe Ramirez, 21, had rented a small off-campus duplex just 3 miles from Ridgewater State College. Emily was majoring in psychology, quiet, artistic, and known for her kindness. Chloe was her balance, confident, outgoing, and studying criminal justice. They were inseparable, best friends since freshman year. The house they shared was cozy, filled with thrift store decor and late-night study snacks. But on the night of November 14th, 2022, everything changed. The rain had started around midnight, a cold, steady drizzle tapping against the windows. Chloe had posted a quick Instagram story, just a TV play in the background and a caption, "Late-night horror marathon movie camera skull." Neighbors would later say they heard nothing unusual, no screams, no gunshots, just a storm, the occasional car passing. At 2:12 a.m., Ridgewater 911 received a call from a cell phone registered to Emily Dawson. The audio would later become a crucial piece of evidence and a source of endless nightmares for those who heard it. Dispatcher, 911, what's your emergency? Emily, whispering, there's someone inside the house. I think he has a knife. Shuffling noise, distant creak, silence, then a sharp intake of breath. Emily murmuring, "Oh my God." Call disconnects. Police arrived within 7 minutes, but it was too late. The front door was ajar. Inside, officers found Chloe Ramirez in the hallway, face down, a single stab wound to the back of the neck. No signs of a struggle. Emily's body was found in her bedroom, bruising along her arms and a deep wound to the chest. No signs of forced entry. No defensive wounds. Nothing stolen. The house wasn't ransacked. It wasn't a robbery. This was personal. Detective Harper Lynn, a 20-year veteran of Ridgewater PD, was put on the case. Initial suspicion fell on Chloe's ex-boyfriend, Tyler Mason. Their breakup weeks earlier had been volatile. Neighbors had reported shouting matches. But Tyler had a solid alibi. Security footage placed him at a 24-hour diner crosstown until 3 a.m. Another suspect emerged, a delivery driver named Dean Kessler, who had dropped off food to the girls earlier that night. He had a past, an arrest for stalking in 2018, but he was ruled out by fingerprint and DNA evidence. He left no trace at the scene. As the days passed, media frenzy exploded. TikTok sleuths, Reddit theorists, and true crime forums all speculated wildly. A copycat killer? A jilted lover? Or someone closer? Detective Lynn knew this wasn't random. The killer entered silently, bypassed locks, moved with familiarity. Someone the girls likely knew. Someone who felt betrayed. Emily's friends revealed something chilling. She recently told a classmate that she felt like someone was watching the house. At first, her friends brushed it off as paranoia, but her journals, discovered during the search, painted a darker picture. She wrote about someone named D. He won't leave me alone. I see him outside sometimes. Chloe says I'm imagining it, but I know he's out there. A tech analyst noticed something odd. Emily's smart speaker had activity logs showing music commands at 2:05 a.m., but the girls were supposedly watching TV. Police subpoenaed the IP logs and traced a command sent via voice assistant to a mobile phone not registered to either Emily or Chloe. The device belonged to Daniel Rourke, a 23-year-old teaching assistant in one of Emily's psych classes. Quiet, unassuming, barely noticeable, but his obsession had grown beneath the surface. He'd helped Emily with a research paper once, then began following her social media, commenting, messaging, watching. He lived just 4 blocks away. On December 3rd, police executed a search warrant at Daniel's apartment. They found a notebook with detailed sketches of the girl's home, and beneath a loose floorboard, a pair of gloves and a knife, still bearing Emily's blood. Faced with the evidence, Daniel confessed. "I didn't want to hurt her. I just wanted to talk." But she screamed. "I panicked." He admitted entering through a back door he had seen Chloe forget to lock a week earlier. He didn't plan to kill, but when Chloe saw him, he attacked. The trial lasted just 6 weeks. Daniel Rourke was found guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder and sentenced to life without parole. The courtroom was packed. Emily's father, in tears, read her final journal entry aloud. Chloe's mother kept a photo of her daughter in her lap every day. The town of Ridgewater hasn't fully recovered. Students still place flowers outside the duplex. The college now holds annual seminars on stalking, campus safety, and mental health awareness. Emily and Chloe's story became a wake-up call. Some crimes shake a community to its core, not because of how they happened, but because of who they happened to. 2 bright, promising young women, in the safety of their own home, silenced by someone who should have remained a stranger. That 17-second 911 call became their legacy. A whisper in the night that led to justice in the end. This is True Crime Tapes. Subscribe for weekly deep dives into real-life mysteries, murders, and the moments that changed everything.